During a routine reconnaissance mission, a unit of elite Tau Pathfinders wander through alien landscapes. To their surprise, they find themselves ambushed by a twisted coven of warp sorcerers. Will the Sons of Magnus destroy their foes, or will the Tau win the day? Find out here on Mountainside Tabletop.
Sup, y'all? I'm Brad, and this is Mountainside Tabletop. And we're back once again with a Kill Team Battle Report, and I'm going to be playing the Warpcoven. Played 2 games with them on the channel so far, haven't won a game. Third time's a charm. We'll see. I don't know. So I've got a complicated list here, as Warpcoven requires. My sorcerer, that's going to be my leader, has a Force Staff and Warp Flame Pistol. For psychic powers, it's got the Warp Fire Discipline, and its boon is Incorporeal Sight. This sorcerer has a Force Staff and Infernal Bolt Pistol. They'll be using the Temperic Discipline, and their boon is Time Walker. My last sorcerer's got a Force Staff and Infernal Bolt Pistol as well. It's also got the Temperic Discipline for psychic powers, and its boon is Immaterial Flight. Then I've also got an Icon Bearer, the Gunner with the Soul Reaper Cannon, and 2 Zangors, 1 Champion with the Great Blade, and 1 regular fighter. For equipment, I've given my leader a Sorceress Scroll with Weave Fate on it, and then the other 2 sorcerers are getting high-capacity magazines, which just gives their pistols ceaseless. So it seems pretty good.
So yeah, obviously I've played against this team a bunch of times, and even though I haven't lost to them, it feels like I lose because they're scary and I have no idea what anyone really does.
We did tie once against
true.
a compendium team.
But I think my main concern is the buffed rubrics. Now that they've got the flat 3 APL, they're a little bit scarier in melee, which is obviously a problem for the Tau. I've got to watch out and just keep an eye on them. Also, with this Gunner with the Soul Reaper Cannon, this might be one of the few situations in which Fusillade could actually really help you, because it won't take much to bring a few Taus down.
No, your guys suck.
Yeah. All right, well, selected by the Patreon, I am playing the Pathfinders today. My list is going to be a Chazui, a couple weapons experts with rail rifles, blooded, drone controller, assault grenadier, a medic, a transspectral interferer, a marksman, comms, and the MB3 recon drone. For equipment today, I've given high-intensity marker lights to everyone that I don't expect to do a lot of damage. So that's the blooded, the dronist, the medical technician, the transspectral interferer, and the commsman.
Okay, first of all, Victor, who are you trying to impress calling the drone guy the dronist? Come on. I'm just going to hope that I don't lose half my team to an Alpha Strike, I guess. I mean, the grenadist, to follow your lead. The Assault Grenadier is pretty terrifying. I know, from past experience watching Victor get wrecked by one, he can just run up the board right at the beginning of the game and chuck a really strong grenade at me. Luckily, I have 5-up invulns, and I don't think it will one-shot a sorcerer, but, if dice do be dice, I could be in trouble, Vic. So, for this game, we're going to be back out of the dark. We've got an open board layout, and we're going to be using the flank deployment here. For mission, we've drawn capture, which I think is pretty good for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see, I guess.
It was loot for the first time in my life.
For terrain, we've got a bunch of shipping containers and some plants. All this big stuff is heavy, and everything else will be light. The tops of the shipping containers and the oil vats are going to be vantage points. Next, we roll off for attacker-defender, and I win, and I think I'll be the attacker. So Vic chooses a side, and then we set up our barricades and minis.
In the scouting step, Brad does a free dash, and I go with the extra barricade, which I put on top of this shipping container. Also, because of my recon drone, I get to select another one to have active, so I'm going to do the order change switch up swaparoo in my back pocket.
That gives me initiative, and let's fight.
Yep.
Okay, so in turning point 1, strategic ploys, I'm going to start by passing. Then Victor uses recon sweep to move up his grenadier, and then I pass again, and then Vic uses Montca to give everyone a free dash for the turn, basically. And I know what's coming now. I
You knew this was coming, Pete.
Yikes. Okay, well, for TAC Ops, I'm going to reveal Seize Ground on this container near Objective 5. And then Vic reveals Mark Enemy Movements and Recover Item, placing his Recover Item token right here. Then it's my turn first.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to play the tactical ploy Worthy Cause here for 2 CP. So my Grenadier is going to activate before Brad, so I'm going to get my free dash with Montca, then do my move and throw my fusion grenade at this sorcerer. I get a pretty absurd roll here. Even with Brad's 5-up invuln, he only saves 1 crit and takes a ton of wounds, and I can't believe it. I'm able to remove a sorcerer with the first activation of the game.
Yeah, but I'm winning in CP. Do you want to concede now? Oh no. Tragedy. I really thought I could survive that with the, with the invuln.
It's amazing that over 60% of my dice hit, which is coincidental because over 60% of the people watching this video haven't subscribed.
That's crazy, dude.
Isn't that insane?
That's almost as crazy as these rolls.
Yeah, crazy odds.
All right, well, I do have some sneaky cheese of my own. This sorcerer here is going to move up onto this crate and cast Firestorm on the 3 little tiny Pathfinders behind the generator here. This has indirect and barrage, so you get no cover, and it doesn't matter that you're concealed. You're getting shot at. So first, against the leader. The leader just takes 2 damage. Then against the medic. Okay, the medic takes no damage. Then against the blooded. Then, okay, the blooded's down 2 damage. That didn't really do very much. Well, okay, at the end of my turn, I'm just going to dash down onto Objective 5 here. Are you scared? I took 4 HP off you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you heard it here first. Pathfinders are clearly tankier than Warpcoven. Now my weapons expert is going to pop up onto this, whatever this thing is, and take a shot at Brad's sorcerer with his rail rifle. Get an awesome roll yet again. Brad unfortunately does save pretty well, and so he can survive with 1 HP.
This member of the 1 HP gang is brought to you by Sandraki. Thanks, Sandraki.
After the attack, I'm just going to use my free dash to get back down into hiding behind this tank.
Okay, that's not good. I actually realized that I should have activated that guy before I did the other barrage attack. He just had a great shot, and now he's going to be hitting on one worse because he's wounded. So that was just a huge blunder. But it's okay. I'm still going to see what I can get done. So he's moving up, and he's going to dash up. And then he's going to use Flux Blast. He can just barely see one of these Pathfinders at the back here, and he gets a huge blast on a bunch of guys. Okay. Nothing?
Okay.
Then I'll do...
Next is the Transpectral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, so after all of that, the weapons expert and the comms guy died. But everyone else took no damage. Dude, 4 1s on that one attack. Thank goodness it doesn't have hot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god.
Well, now I'm just going to move up and dash with my blooded here. This way I'll be holding the objective and my recovery item, so just going to score some points at the end of this turn.
How is it possible that I'm already out of good plays? I've already blundered this so hard, dude. Okay, my gunner, I guess, is just gonna move up. He can only move 6 inches.
The recon drone is going to dash for free and then take a shot at the bird person. Obviously, he's extremely low HP, so I get an easy kill here. And then I'm going to use the Analyze ability on Brad's leader and nominate my marksman to take the shot next. So this is obviously a chain activation. So my marksman is going to move up onto the crate and shoot the leader using the silent profile to stay concealed. I do get a reroll from the drone's analysis, and I only end up doing 5 damage. Brings the leader down to 8 HP. Worth noting, Brad didn't use his invuln here, which kind of makes sense. More likely to roll 2 3s than 3 5s.
All right, well, back in no good plays left territory, I'm just going to move up my icon bearer and sit next to my leader, I guess.
My drone controller is going to move out and do a double marker light on Brad's leader.
I'll just move up this Zangor champion to objective 2.
My leader's going to marker light that Zangor and then move up to objective 4 to reinforce the blooded.
Yeah, this other Zangor is just going to move up to objective 3, I guess, and I'm done.
Yeah, I'm kind of giving Brad a few objectives here. They're not worth contesting right now. My whole plan is to just table him and then not have to worry about it. So I'm going to ignore the objectives, and my Transspectral Interferist is going to pop up and shoot the leader. I use a CP to reroll here and get a hit out of it, so that's 2 hits and a crit. Brad saves all but the crit, so he's down to 3 HP, and then with Montca, I'm going to dash back down into hiding. With the last activation of the turning point, my medic is just going to move and dash onto objective 6 and hope I don't get shot in the first activation of the next turn.
Like I said before, Vic, I'm still winning on command points.
Yeah.
So the offer is still there. If you would like to concede, I save your pride.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Yeah, all right.
You know, when you blunder, Vic.
Yeah, I don't even know that it was really that big a blunder. I think it wasn't very likely that my Grenadier was going to kill an entire sorcerer.
Yeah.
That was just kind of a really lucky alpha strike.
Yeah, I guess so. But then I just, put all my other sorcerers in spots where you could shoot them.
Yeah.
I could have just hid, slowly moved up, and then fought you to death when you had no chance.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, what makes me feel better a little bit is that at least I'm losing on this sick-ass skirmish mat.
It does feel really good to remove your models from such a plush and well-crafted gaming surface.
Yeah, we got this Swampland mat. And if you want to get your own Swampland mat, you can check out the link in our description for that dank affiliate link, and you can get yourself a skirmish mat of your own. You can also join our Patreon. We got a bunch of Mountaineers helping us out, and we've also got these amazing 1 HP gangsters and mountain goats! And they've made it possible for you to see this video right now. We've been going weekly recently.
Yeah.
Video every week for the past few weeks. Hopefully it will continue. And if you want to make sure that continues, swing by our Patreon. At the start of Turning Point 2, we roll for initiative, and I win.
All right, well, before we go on, I do want to do one of these really overt, obnoxious pleas for our audience to like and subscribe. Our statistics do show that a vast majority of people watching this aren't subscribed, and it makes a huge difference to us if you can. So if you want to take a second to hit both of those buttons, it really does go a long way. And now we'll shut up and play the rest of the game.
So I'm going to play Exalted Astartes here because I'm basically going to pop all my CP now because I'm expecting to die very soon. So I need to get the most value out of my guys as I can right now. So I pop Exalted Astartes, Vic plays Bonded, and then I play Psychic Dominion. Then in the TAC Op reveal, I reveal Central Control, Vic reveals Vantage, and I reveal Control Center Line. And now for my first activation, I'm going to go with my last sorcerer before they get removed from existence. So I'm going to climb up here and shoot down at the blooded with my pistol. And if that doesn't kill him, then I'll use Firestorm to finish him off.
Jesus, Bradley. Oh. I'm in a unique position to sympathize.
So I'll spend my last CP rolling one of these misses.
Okay. That's a hit. Yep. I save one. And another one.
So those 2 attacks weren't enough to kill your blooded.
Yep.
Nice. But now I got the real sneaky plays. I'm going to use whatever the teleport spell is to teleport my gunner up top for free because I'm within range of the icon bearer. Then I'm going to use Capricious Plan to... Oh, dude, I just used my last CP. I can't even do this. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just standing on the top of this crate. My plan was to use Capricious Plan to jump down and move into Conceal and stay alive. But I saw that I wanted to reroll and I forgot that I only had 1 CP. So I'm just standing here like an idiot.
Well, the drone doesn't need to be asked twice here. Just gonna take a shot at Brad's gunner. Unfortunately, only 8 damage goes through, so I'm gonna use my second action to analyze the gunner and give...
No! I forgot! Oh, dude.
and give the buff to the medic. So with my medic's activation, I'll do a quick double marker light on the gunner and shoot him without even the need for defense dice. That's a big one.
Okay, well, I guess my Zangor fighter is just gonna charge, and then I'll fight, and I get a great roll and get an easy kill. I take 3 damage, so I'm down to 5. Like, this isn't enough. The Zangors aren't gonna win me this game.
My marksman is now gonna marker light and then shoot the icon bearer. And I roll 4 crits!
Oh. Alright, well, I have 1 activation left. My other Zangor's gonna charge the Grenadier and fight. I take 2 damage, and I get 1 last kill on what is probably my way out. But over to you, Vic. Over to you to blunder this game. How could you possibly?
So my weapons expert is gonna jump up here and shoot your leader and kill him pretty easily. And then once that's finished, my leader is going to climb up and shoot the Zangor and kill him. And then with my last activation, my transspectral person is going to move around here to be more than an inch from the Zangor, but within 2 inches of the objective, take a shot, bring him down, and complete rather unfortunate tabling. It's weird, like, it seems like every time the camera's rolling, one of us just get the most absurdly ridiculous dice rolls.
Spoiler alert for our most recent Combat Patrol game, but is this karma for you conceding after 2 turns?
Yeah, we're even now.
Yeah. But I mean, you already had that intercession mirror match.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. We need to do a tabled by the second turn of the game tier list. That's our next.
Yeah, so obviously that went extremely well for the Pathfinders and extremely poorly for the Warpcoven.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's much more to say other than